students. I welcome you all to our social class. I hope you all are continuing and following me so that you can understand the concept in a well manner. Yes. And few other things which I wanted to tell you. So previous topic, that is we saw about the introduction of the chapter, that is climate. You might have understood really what is climate, what is weather and how the process goes on and what are the elements that are responsible for the change of the climate as well as the weather. And today we are going to see the climatical controlling factors. There are factors which are really responsible for the control of the climate that happens throughout the globe. So there are the reasons are, you can find it as latitude, altitude, pressure of the wind, then ocean current, and you can find that the next thing is about the distance from the sea. See how it is far away from the ocean. So these are the things which are all responsible or the controlling factor of the climate. So if you see, we have a globe, right? Imagine that you have a globe and you will even display over here. So if a globe is there, so what is actually the position of the globe? It is tilted. Tilted means slightly it is towards one particular direction. This tilted. If this means straight, right? Tilted means slightly it is cross. That is called as tilted, and you can find the globe is in the form of a tilted form, and when the sun rays comes, okay, so if you see, this is the area. I'll even explain here. A globe is there means the equatorial region. From there 0 degree to 0 degree you can find an imaginary line which will be drawn, right? That will determine the climatical condition. You'll ask me, ma'am, how this can determine? Yes, but you can find that this is even determining. Example, you can find, I have your book. Okay, so this book is there. I am focusing a light. So what happens? The light will be, from here if I focus, it will be up to here. And it may even reach up to this area. But you can find these areas will be darker. You know why? Because the sun rays have not reached them. Similarly, if you imagine this as a globe and this as an equatorial region, equatorial zone and 0 degree, here if it is focusing, so what happens is that the globe is tilted. You can find the sun rays when it is entering, it will be moving to the smaller regions alone. The remaining regions will be in the form of a winter season, okay, and as the globe is continuously rotating, and you can find that because of that reason also the rays and the temperature will be continuously changing. The cyclic motion of the climate temperature is known as the seasons that we are practicing. So in a year we have summer season, winter season, we have rainy season, we have spring. All the seasons have been there, right? It has been calculated based on the movement of the earth's surface. Okay students, I think you might have understood what is the latitude. Yes, and altitude. The next thing is the altitude. Altitude means height. Height of an area. If you are moving in an area, imagine that you are climbing an hill. So when you go up, you can find that your temperature, your body temperature also will increase and the pressure will be created in you. That is, a blood pressure will be created, because of which you can feel that you are suffocating. Suffocating means not able to breathe properly. Yes or no? Have you ever had these kind of experience, my dear students? If you have had, it will be really good, you can see. So that when you go up, you can find that the temperature will be varying. That is why in the hilly areas like Darjeeling or Ooty, Kodaikanal, or the places like Shimla, you can find it will be cooler all the time. That is because of the altitude, height. So when it is higher, the pressure will be lower, and you can find that the temperature will be very cooler in that area. Then next thing is the pressure of the wind. So have you seen your mother preparing hot water? Yes, yes. So you have seen your mother preparing hot water. When it is at the boiling point, what can you see? So you can find that the streams that comes out from the water. You know what is the stream is, you might be studied in chemistry or in some other areas. That is, the water is getting evaporated. Why it is getting evaporated is that when it is heated up, it will be heated up, right? So when the water is heated up, you can find that the water density is lost. Density means the weight of the water is lost, so it becomes an aeration form. So it will be moving towards the area where it is having high pressure. So here you can find that the high pressure is created, will move to the low pressure area. Low pressure area means an area where it is highly cooler area. So this is how it is moving, continuous movement of the wind or the air even leads to the circulation of the temperature over there. That is the another thing. Then you can see distance from sea. Distance from sea in the coastal areas can find the temperature will be always moderate. You know why the temperature in the coastal area is moderate? It is because it is balancing the temperature over there. That is, the sea water, it will be hotter. It will be not too hotter. It will be hotter in the daytime and it will be so cooler in the night time. Is it so? No, my dear students, you can find that water will be getting heated at the night time. You know why? The water even is present under the earth's surface. So even that will get heated up. So what happens at the night time? It will release all the heat. Okay, so what happens? All the heat that is present on the land is being absorbed by the water. So you can find if it is a well is there or an ocean is there, whatever it is, early morning if you get up and go and see over there, you can even touch the water. It will not be that much cooler, but at the daytime it is around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, even 2 o'clock you find it will be so cool. That is because the water is getting coolened at that time. So what happens is that at the night time the hot breeze will be there. Breeze means the wind will be entering into the land side, and that is called as leeward side, and windward side you can find. Windward side is from the land, the air will be circulated towards the ocean. So this is another process which determines the climatical condition. And also you can see ocean currents. There are ocean currents which are prevailing in our nations. The ocean currents have the capacity to take the water moisture content and travel to even longer distance. And the ocean current, you can find in most news, they will be saying cyclone is formed in the the Bay of Bengal or in the Arabian Sea. So why they used to say those things? That is because when the ocean current is being continuously heated and it leads to the a low pressure area might have formed, in order to compress it or in order to solve that low pressure, the wind from the higher areas will try to occupy that area, because of which you can find the whole circulation of what air will be happening. So this circulation of air will be in the form of different aspects. Like example, this is the low pressure area. Okay, imagine this is the low pressure area and you have all the high pressure which is present here. So from all the areas they are trying to come here and they are trying to occupy this place. So it forms in the form of a cyclone. That is, you can find in this form. Okay, so this form, it will be in the form like where it is having too much of high pressure, it will move towards this direction. So this is the high pressure area which is pulling it, means it will move in this direction. If in this direction means it will move to this direction. That is why the meteorologist will not be able to understand the cyclone is being formed. Today they will say it will be moving towards the northern direction, but it may even change its course towards the southern direction also. So that is how the wind pressure of the
most of the warm currents are near the equatorial region. That's where the sun rays falls directly and are found in abundance. So the theory is these warm and cold current influences the local winds of the nearby landmarks and causes change in the climatic condition. For example, with warm currents, the landmass face warm and humid climate. And the last factor is relief features. In geography,
latitude, altitude, pressure of the wind, and you can find the ocean current, distance from the sea. These are all the factor, or these can be said as the climate controlling factor, which is going to affect the climate of a particular area. And next topic that we'll see is how India is getting affected because of these climate controlling factor, that is factor responsible for India's climatical changes. Okay, my dear students, so today I am winding up with this. Tomorrow we'll continue with that chapter. Thank you.